first official room of the cavern. We call this our attic room, and if you look up there, you can see our attic.
Oh.
About 3,000 years ago, we had a big earthquake in here. This rock here fell from up there, opening up that attic. The attic is about twice the size of the room we're standing in. It's the only room we don't get to go into because the only way in and out of there is through that hole.
We are inside Dixie Caverns.
There's some wild parties in here.
The cavern, we call this our cathedral room. To use your imagination a little bit, like any cathedral, we also have a pipe organ. You can see the pipes up there. Follow them all the way down to the first set of keys, second set of keys, then there's also a stool. Now we can't play this pipe organ, but we like to think there's somebody who can. We call him Chief One Feather. You can see the feather on top of his head there. Move down past his forehead to his nose. You can kind of see a grinning mouth under that. Under his chin is his beard, leading to his chest. You can make out his shoulder going down to his elbow and his hand resting right on his lap. Right over here, we call this Chief One Feather's totem pole, and that weighs 3 tons.
Oh. How did you measure that? How did you weigh it?
Volume times density. Just taking measurements of it.
Okay.
This right here is a fallen stalactite. We know it's a stalactite because you can see those soda straw holes, a couple on the side, one right in the center. Some of them make their way all the way through. This is heavier than it looks, so be careful. You turn around, look right up there, you can see the natural entrance to the cavern. That's how this place was found back in 1920. 2 boys and their dog playing on top of the mountain. The dog ran off after an animal. She fell right down that hole. She tumbled down about 30 feet. The boys heard her barking. They got some rope, climbed down, got her out safely, and then went straight to the farmer who owned all this land. They showed him what they found. He was excited when he saw this place. He asked the boys if they'd like to continue to explore throughout the cavern. Being boys, they said yes, and for 3 years, the farmer and the 2 boys explored every inch of this place. In 1923, they opened up and started giving tours right through that hole. Keep coming in, guys.
Umbrella.
This is the lowest point of the cavern. Most caverns go down hundreds or thousands of feet deep. Our cavern's an up cavern, and we walked up inside the mountain rather than down under it. We're only about 15 feet below the parking lot here.
Can you hear my car alarm?
Well, we're still under the mountain. We're actually walking away. A lot of people think that we're right under them. We call this our wedding bell room. Above me is the wedding bell. We've had about 80 couples get married standing right here underneath it.
Wow.
The technical name for this is called a bell canopy. This was at one point a waterfall. It's 150,000 years old and it weighs 57 tons.
Wow. I don't know if I'd stand under that.
Okay, so when you say it's 57 tons, that's measuring from what we see up to the top of the mountain, or
No,
just this
that's
far
just
here?
this bell.
Just the bell part?
Just the bell.
37 tons.
114,000 pounds.
Smush you real quick.
That's why I'm not worried about it. If this goes, I won't know. It'll be over real quick.
Right.
This is our turkey wing room. Right over here you can see a giant turkey wing. Tail feathers, body, neck, eyeball, beak, even the gobbler. This guy weighs 2 tons. If you crouch down and look down this way, it's what back scratcher hallway will look like, crawling around all the way up to the 1950s. It's a dead end about 45 feet back. We are going to be heading back down those stairs over there. Look around, take photos. I'll meet you over there when you're done.
We just toured Dixie Caverns in Salem, Virginia, and I gotta say, even though it was a smaller cave than what we usually tour, they have some great formations in there. A lot of caves have similar formations, but we'll be showing you pictures of those, and it's worth the tour that the guy gives.
So if you're in Salem, Virginia, come on to Dixie Caverns.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to our channel, The Go with the Flow Couple. Bye y'all.